Hello, everyone. This is Chuck Whetstone. Thank you for joining me today on this podcast. We are brought to you today by this book that I compiled just for the period of time we call Lent, and it's from heritagesongs.com. And this is called My Journey Through Lent. Now, I wasn't raised to observe Lent, but many people around the world are. But this is a book of inspiration. It has 47 inspirational song lyrics in here, and it'll help lead you from surrender to the victory of Easter. Lent always begins on Ash Wednesday, and that could be any time in February or March, and it runs for 40 plus days, and I'm not going to get into all the details of that. Then it culminates with Easter Sunday morning, and it's a great time of celebration. But during the time of Lent, most people give up something. This book is just to help you during that time of surrender to read the text of these songs, like Near to the Heart of God, written in 1903. Read these wonderful lyrics, and that light is awful bright. And then over here, you can write down your notes and your thoughts and ponder these words, and let this be your thinking for that day, your inspiration. What I ask of God, what I ask of myself, what I want for others, thoughts, prayers, and praises. And there's also a scripture at the bottom. So, My Journey Through Lent, if you'd like to purchase this for the time of Easter, this is a journal. This is a journal for you to write your own thoughts and prayers and considerations, and it'll help you be inspired during the time of Lent until Easter. Get this now, heritagesongs.com. That is my Amazon page, heritagesongs.com. Now, the song for today is When We All Get to Heaven. And I love this song because it's fun to play. And growing up in South Texas at a Baptist church, it seemed like we did the song on Sunday morning, but it seemed like on Sunday night I just had more fun, and I enjoyed the music a whole lot more on Sunday night, and I don't know why. And I will tell you that on Sunday night we started early, like 6 o'clock or so, for a class of like training union, they call it. It's like Sunday school at night, and we would have that time. Then we would go into the main worship time about an hour later and have worship and preaching, and then go home. I enjoyed Sunday nights a whole lot, except when Wizard of Oz was on TV, and I never got to watch the Wonderful World of Disney unless I was sick, and I never watched Ed Sullivan's show, so I missed the Beatles, and all that stuff because I was at church. And I don't regret that at all, but it's just funny that those are the thoughts that came to me. So I enjoyed Sunday night because we did some great songs and a lot of upbeat stuff, and I just had fun. So this song, I call a Sunday night song. It isn't. It's just a great song. It's When We All Get to Heaven, written by Eliza Hewitt. And then she also had, in collaboration with her, Emily Wilson wrote the music. So just a little bit about Eliza Hewitt. I just love that name. She was born in 1851 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A very smart student, and graduated valedictorian, and she began teaching in that area where she graduated from. And one day when she was on the playground watching her students, like most teachers have to do, she suffered a back injury, which was a terrible thing, young lady, and she was forced to be in bed for several months and to heal up. Well, during this time, she realized that maybe she should study English and literature, and so she started doing that in her recovery, and that really helped her because she became a songwriter and wrote some other things as well. But she was being prepared by God, as this our article would say, to write poetry and hymns, and those two subjects were very useful for her. Because she wasn't always bedridden, but when the back pain really flared up, she always was able to do something. And with her friend Emily Wilson, they had a great friendship and wrote some great music. This is one of them, When We All Get to Heaven. It's a song about going to another place where you're not, and you're going to be rejoined with those that you love that used to be here, and now they're gone. They're in heaven, and you're going to be reunited. And what a wonderful day of rejoicing that will be when we all get to heaven. So this was first published in 1898. And so this is quite old as a song, but I just love the words. I love the upbeat tempo, and of course I like to play it with a little jazz and boogie woogie in there as well. So I hope you enjoy this, and sing along with me. The words will be on this web page. And let's remember that even though, as that song says, will the circle be unbroken? Yes, when we get to heaven, we're going to be reunited with all the loved ones, my mom and dad, and Julie's mom and her dad, and different ones. We're going to be reunited, and it's going to be a great time of rejoicing when we all get to heaven. So thank you for tuning in today on this podcast, chuckwhetstonemusic.com. I invite you to subscribe to my newsletter, and you get a lot more information about these songs and the podcast and my musical life. Be sure to sign up for that on my webpage. Okay, until next week, this is Chuck Whetstone signing off. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Here's one that everybody likes. At my church in Texas, we used to do this on Sunday nights. It goes like this. Sing the wondrous love of Jesus. Sing His mercy and His grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, He'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. While we walk the pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the sky. But when traveling days are over, not a shadow, not a sign. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Let us then be true and faithful, trusting, serving every day. Just one glimpse of Him in glory will the toils of life repay. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Well, when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. One more verse. Onward to the prize before us, soon His beauty will behold. Soon the pearly gates will open, we shall tread the streets of gold. Well, when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory.